Okay.
Got it. Well, hello everyone and welcome to the webinar. So we have a pretty good webinar today. We have Miss Michelle Rubin and she is our Las Cabos sales manager. We're from Malia property and there's another property that I probably missed. Malia and what's the other one?
Yeah, it's actually,
Paradisus.
so it's Paradisus, Los Cabos, and me, Cabo. But we have about 300 hotels with Malia. So always happy to help you with the other hotels and send you to the right person, contact, to VIP, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah.
Well, Ms. Michelle, we're so happy to have you here. The agents cannot wait to hear about your branding. And I think you guys just made some branding changes to one of your locations. This is how we got in contact.
You did your homework.
Did just a little bit.
Yeah, you did.
So
no,
the
that's
floor is
awesome. Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to the webinar. I'm very happy to be here. I'm actually based in California, but always check my email. So if you have a last minute request, I'm a little neurotic and I'll get back to you right away. So that's how I roll. But I'm looking forward to working with you guys and telling you more about the beautiful Paradisus Los Cabos and the Me Cabo. And oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh, it's a little delayed. Here we go. I'm trying to, here we go. Okay. So basically for those that haven't been to Los Cabos, we are located in San Jose, Los Cabos, and I'm going to take you here through. So we're located in the corridor. To keep in mind, our hotel, the Paradisus and the Me Cabo, both have swimmable beaches. It's very rare that you have a swimmable beach in Cabo, but at our hotels, they are a swimmable beach located on Medano Beach. So I highly recommend that you can obviously refer your clients to us. Very big news, January 7th, the Paradisus Los Cabos will become adults only. That means 18 and older is considered an adult and they can drink. So cheers. So that's big news. We do have some last minute. If you have clients wanting to go, just you can send me an email and I can do my best to see how we can accommodate. So if you can kind of see the screen here, we have 350 beautiful rooms located at the Paradisus Los Cabos. 121 are dedicated to the reserve area, which has a lounge, which has its own adults pool, and it's a little bit more upscale and private. We have an amazing restaurant called La Palapa that's for adults only. It is the food. We have a new chef, so we're super excited. The food is absolutely delicious. We have 7 restaurants on property. So I was actually just there with my family. We stayed for 3 nights and there was no reason to leave the hotel. We had such a great time just enjoying the hotel. We have the turtle release, which I'll kind of go through here with you. So we're going to go through some of the rooms and the fact that I mentioned we have 350 suites. We have a swim up. We have ocean view, ocean front. Our leading category is garden view, but just keep in mind if we have an upgrade available, if they're celebrating an anniversary or something like that, I can always request. So you never know. We are also part of leading hotels of the world. Hi. And we are part of leading. We just signed our contract with leading for 5 years. So we are excited. Our service goes right along with it. And we're very excited. We have a swim up bar, as I mentioned, a swimmable beach. We have a great spa. So, and the prices are very, very reasonably priced, including food, beverage, unlimited drinks. We also have an espresso shop on property and we have a gelato shop that's right next door. And you can have as many as you'd like within the little cafe. And we have a mini bar, unlimited. So, yeah, get your mezcals. We have tequila tastings. I wish I was there right now because it's a little dreary weather here today, but I would love to have you guys join and maybe we can do some sort of fan with your agency. So here we are. This is the absolute beautiful swimmable beach. As I mentioned, we have cabanas that you can reserve and it's basically you can, like, let's say, for example, you're out outside and you see Pedro, he can reserve it for you for the next day. And if somebody doesn't show up, then it's your cabana, and there's no charge for the cabanas. You can have room service by them as well. It's just really lovely. So keep that in mind. These are just one of the rooms. It's very clean. It's very fresh. We have rooms with 2 double beds and we have rooms with king size bed. In terms of square footage, the rooms are about 435 square feet, so they're rather spacious. And we have a pull-out sofa couch as well. I mean, we can always bring in a rollaway, but it's very comfortable. The rain showers, like I said, food is delicious. We just have the difference of the rooms are the room types. And as I'll go into the presentation here, we have these are the rooms in the reserve. As I mentioned, the adults only. As you walk in, it's a private check-in. We have the exclusive La Palapa restaurant. It's absolutely lovely. You can use the lounge to do work if you need to check emails and so forth. And you can use that lounge basically as like an office. If you want to eat there, you can. It's just to keep that in mind. We have a lot of appetizers throughout the day. We have a bar there. So you will never be drinkless. And for those that, don't drink, we have great mocktails. So keep that in mind. This is the pool, the adults only pool, La Palapa. And then it's just one of the suites here as well. So as I mentioned, king, we have a swim up. We have rooms with 2 double beds. We also have a master suite, which is my favorite because it's about 1,400 square feet. It's almost like an apartment, but we only have 6 of those. So keep that in mind. This is the swim up right here, as you can see. And then this is the absolutely beautiful master suite, which is right here. You can walk right out. The closet is gorgeous, has 2 sinks in the bathroom. This is one of my absolute favorite rooms. As I mentioned, we have 6 of them. They book up quickly, but for an all-inclusive with this amount of space, I mean, stay for a week. It's like it's like a mini home. We have, as I mentioned, very different restaurants. We have Cielo, which is a Mexican restaurant. The food is amazing, delicious, very unique things. But if you just want to have a quesadilla, you can do that too. So, and they want to know if you're vegan or if you have any food allergies. So they're very aware of that. We also have Capella, which is our Italian restaurant. We have Toki Meku, which is our Japanese. The food is very good. I'm a very sort of like beginner sushi eater. I don't really do eel and all that, but they have great crispy rice roll. They have vegetarian rolls, all sorts of different ones. My daughter was there. She's 7, and she enjoyed the chicken fried rice, which I ate probably most of it because it was so delicious. So it's really a great property. Like I mentioned, we have great entertainment at night. We have a band. I call them the Mexican Supremes. They were so cute. They were just going on and on. So I'm happy to share some video with you off the webinar here. But the food is great. As I mentioned, the Nespresso, we have a gelato shop, 24-hour room service. If you choose, you want to do that, you can. We also have the buffet at the Nous restaurant, an omelet maker, green juice. It's really, you get a great buck for your dollar. What is that, the phrase? Anyhow, it's really fantastic rate wise. Rates can start between around $600-700 for 2 people. And that's including everything. So it just depends on the room category. So just let me know. And I would love to VIP and take care of your clients. So these are the different restaurants, as I mentioned. Oh, we have the Sky Bar, which is open for lunch. We have Chilean sea bass, blackened tacos that are my absolute favorite. We have the shrimp tacos. You can't go wrong. The guacamole, the salsas, it's all delicious. So you can tell I like food. So keep that in mind. These are the different restaurants. We have, we also have the Ginger Sky Bar, which you can have drinks, and we have some entertainment. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of great picture areas for photos throughout the hotel that are just really unique and fun. So keep that in mind. We have sound healing, tequila tasting, Right now, with that, we still have kids there. We do have bead making. I mean, I enjoyed it and I'm adult, so it's kind of fun. We have a swim up bar, all sorts of different restaurants. The spa is unique and it's very petite, but absolutely lovely. I highly recommend getting a massage when you're there. They are wonderful therapists. So keep that in mind. And we also have a great workout facility. I don't really work out when I'm on vacation, but for those that do, it's really great. So keep that in mind. Here's our spa. That's the workout area. We also do weddings, so keep that in mind. We have a relationship next door. If you do have a kid who wants to go on a wedding now, because we're adults only as of January 7th. So adults only January 7th of 2024. And this is the beautiful view for the wedding function. This is our conference center. We do have quite a large conference center. So that's the Paradisus Los Cabos, 350 rooms, swimmable beach. And now I am moving on to the Mi Cabo. Mi Cabo is located in the marina. We have 175 rooms at the Mi. The Mi last year just completed an $11 million renovation. So watch out. Sexy comes right away. This to me is like the W landed in Cabo, in the marina area. It's also walking distance to restaurants, entertainment. So keep that in mind. But you know what? We have Taboo. We have different restaurants here, and they perform like shows and things like that when you're eating. So it's a lot of fun. So keep that in mind. Like I said, this hotel is about 25 minutes from Paradisus Los Cabos, same owners, Mi Cabo. Very sexy, very chic. It's sort of like a lifestyle. All the rooms have views. We are located right by the Ark. That's a lot where like some of the ships dock. So you'll see some of the ships there as well. But don't I look good there? Just kidding. That's one of the models just on one of the boats. That's the view as you walk into the entrance. It is stunning. It's absolutely amazing. It's a very open style hotel. We have many different room types at the Mi. We have the Always Mi, the Superior Mi. I'll kind of go into some of the different room types, but I have a links, and I have 2 links that I can send you via email that take you right to the websites. That's very helpful as well. Like I mentioned, all different room types, the Mi Plus Suite. If you have a bunch of girls for a bachelor party or for a bachelorette party or a bachelor party, it's really fantastic. Most of all of the room reservations include breakfast. If you don't want breakfast included, you can sign up for no breakfast, but the restaurant Mama Zita is where we have breakfast, and the food is delicious. So I do recommend that. These are just one of the room categories, like a standard lead-in room. This is one of the suites, exclusive Mi Plus Suite. Fabulous, fabulous. And it just gets better. There's the Beyond Me Plus Suite with terrace. And that's pretty much about it. And now we'll just go on to the restaurants. The restaurants at this property are by the group Grupo Rosa Negra. And they have restaurants actually located in Cabo, but we're very fortunate to have them at our hotel. So we can take very good care of your clients. These are, we have funky, sorry, a little video. That's at Funky Geisha. Okay, we also have a, here, I'm going to move on forward here. We have a nightclub as well at the very top. This is Taboo Beach Club. Here, sorry. So this is the party hotel, guys. So when you have a client who wants to hang and party and have fun, this is where to send them. More mellow client, the Paradisus. Okay, here we go. And this is Mama Zita and Confession Sky Bar, which is the rooftop, which we had, I don't know if some of you are familiar with Tiesto, but we had him perform, and that was a lot of fun. So keep that in mind. We also have a cultural program that we sponsor through different artists at the property. And there's the Mi Cabo and the Grupo Rosa Negra, which is ultra high-end entertainment restaurants. And that is my short, sweet little webinar. So if anyone has any questions, can you let me know if you guys have any questions about anything? Okay, I'll put stop. Should I got it. Okay.
Let's see. Any questions, guys?
No?
Out of the brands, which one do you think will be best for families? And which booking engine is the best to book as a travel agent?
Okay, honestly, we are very wholesale friendly. That's a really good question. In my hotel days when I used to work for the Kahala in Honolulu, Hawaii. I always say, we don't care how you book it as long as you book it. So honestly, if you have a preferred wholesaler, if you work with FunJet or Classic or anything, it really just depends. Also, I'm not sure if you're signed up with Malia Rewards, but we have with Malia Rewards, you can get credit and you sign up with Malia, but if you book through a wholesaler, you will still get your points. So it's really entirely up to you. But for families, we have the Paradisus Cancun, or we have.
I love that hotel.
Yeah, that's a great property. I mean, this is a new thing for us. I've been at the hotel for 2 years now, and January 7th, adults only. So wow, you can bring kids to the Mi Cabo, but in terms of activity wise, and you want something more like kid friendly, I would suggest doing one of the Paradisus in a different location. This is very new for all Paradisus, that Los Cabos will become adults only. So yeah, it'll be interesting for me too, because I've been always selling it with children. I mean, I have a child myself, so it'll be a little different. But basically I would recommend that hotel. And you know, to the left of us is the Hilton Los Cabos. They are not all inclusive though, so keep that in mind. But they do the kids property. I mean, having that all inclusive is really a wonderful factor, that you just don't have to worry about the extras, you know. Yeah. So that's what I would suggest.
Tyra, I have a question.
Oh, Tyra?
I have a question. Is it okay if I? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm interested in the Paradisus Los Cabos, and I know you said it's going to become adult only, but as of right now, the reserve is just for adults. So what happens once the whole entire property comes adults? Will then only reserve members be allowed in the reserve section?
Correct. They're gonna probably do some more upscale things for the reserve members, like maybe like a very fancy tequila tasting or upscale. They're gonna be doing something different for the reserve members, but it's still gonna be, you know, basically for adults only. And that section, if you're in the reserve, like for example, these are my bracelets. This is the key that you can get into the room with the bracelet. Like, it's so nice. You just hold your bracelet to the door and it opens automatically. So for example, if you're in the reserve, when I do a FAM, we always use reserve. So when you're in the reserve, that's what I would do. I would definitely just, you have access to the La Palapa restaurant, which we have a brand new chef, and the food is delicious. We have tuna tartare to carrot ginger soup to lamb, all sorts of absolutely delicious food. And it's like a little notch up, and it's not a big price difference between the standard rooms and the reserve. So we have 121 rooms in the reserve, and we have 350 rooms in total of the hotel. Okay. So yeah, I would the reserve is phenomenal. Also, we have Sol restaurant, which is normally $100 if you want to dine there, and it's included in the restaurant reservation when you make your reservations. So it's included in that. So I think it's a good value for sure, because we're a lot. I mean, I'm sure you're familiar with the Grand Velas. I mean, now during Christmas, it's like 3,000 a night, and we're like maybe like 800, 750 to 800 a night. And that's for 3 people in one room.
Yeah.
That's a good price, you know?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. I'm here to help you guys. I can send Tyra my email with all the information and links and questions. You guys can email me, call me, text me. I'm always here to help.
Perfect. All right. Let me check my Facebook group and see if they have any questions over
Oh,
there.
okay. Cool.
Because on Facebook,
Okay.
now's a good time to put your questions in the chat box. All right, let's see. Give me a second. There are no, wait a minute.
Okay. I covered it
There's
all.
no questions in the chat.
Okay. Very cool.
For
We
booking
do have last minute
directly,
date. I'm sorry. What was that?
no, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was gonna say, if you guys happen to have like last minute like bookings for now, I mean, I'm still getting last minute bookings for like next week. So we do have a small availability. So just let me know. I'm happy to help you guys out if you do need that. And we will be having children till January 7th. So keep that in mind.
Love it, love it, love it. I forgot all I was gonna ask. Oh, if booking directly on your, well, there's a travel agent portal, right, for Malia.
Yes, there is. Yeah, you can book it through Malia Rewards. You can email me. I can have them give you the Malia reward rate. Or you can either book it through a wholesaler, however, you know, however you want to book it, but you'll still get your Malia Rewards points if you book with a wholesaler. So keep that in mind.
Okay. So just make sure the agent goes over there and inside of the Malia portal and actually register their booking.
Exactly, because you get points, you get like Amazon gift cards and different things like that. So keep that in mind. And even if you're doing like a small group, I would do that because like if you're doing 7 or 8 rooms, you might as well get the credit for it. So.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so, Michelle, booking directly with Malia, do you know what the commission is?
It's usually between 15 and 16%. So it's very similar to working with a wholesaler. But like I know I used to work for Island Destinations 4.5 years. So I know if you've booked through a wholesaler, you know, if your client books commission, I know with Island Destinations, if you book Paradisus, for every 4 nights you book, you get a night free for yourself. And then your clients, you'll get, you know, it's complimentary post-departure insurance. So God forbid something happens and they're paid in full, you still get your commission. So
got it. Okay.
I don't know if you guys ever booked through a wholesaler, but a lot of them do that. I just know when I worked with ID, they offer, if you book 4 nights, you get a free night for yourself. So they still do that. So you might as well book it through a wholesaler, you get a free night, you know. I mean, I'm just trying to do what's best for you guys. I mean, I know the hotels like they like the direct bookings, but we're still going to treat them the same and still VIP them if you book through a wholesaler because you have me.
That's right.
That's right.
Let's see. What other questions? Let's see. What trying to think.
So we have the swimmable beach, which is huge because there's only 20 hotels in Cabo that have the swimmable beach. And trust me, when I mean swimmable, you can actually go out in the ocean because the tide can be really rough. And if they tell you not to swim, do not swim. I had my near-death experience about 15 years ago.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's very scary. That is, you can get in that tide. It's scary. And I'm like, oh, I'm fine. I can do it. And I'm a good swimmer. Well, no, it doesn't matter if you're a good swimmer. That ocean is like, can be scary. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Scary.
Wow.
Yeah.
Michelle, what about transfers and stuff? From the airport, how far is the hotel from the airport? Do you guys offer transfers?
Excellent. I should have included that. I'm sorry, I didn't. It's about 20 minutes.
It's okay.
It's about 20 minutes. We have a company that we use. It's called Odium. It's OTIUM. Sometimes what we're offering, we do have specials where we include the transportation to the hotel. That's if most likely if you book direct, but some wholesalers will include the transportation, which is a big plus. So when you arrive in Los Cabos, you're going to go through these like glass doors, and then you're going to go through another set of glass doors, and they're going to say, "Oh, you need transportation. How can we help you?" No, 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 no. You go right all the way straight through, and then to the right, you're going to see where it says Paradisus Los Cabos or Mi Cabo, or whatever hotel you're working with, and they will take you. And it's literally, you'll see like a little like Cabo cantina, or maybe it's a Cabo Wabo bar on the left, and you'll see all the transportation on the right, but you have to walk outside because they are they're very pushy in terms of, oh, we can give you a ride. You know, I would always make your transfer arrangements prior, and usually we ask about 2 days, a day or two in advance. I think 72 hours is what they require. Very good question, though. Very good.
Okay, perfect. Can that same provider handle tours? We usually book tours and stuff through third party, but of course, if we can get better pricing on your side, how does that work?
Yeah, you can easily book it. You can either do it at the hotel. You'll have your own dedicated concierge if you do book through the reserve, and they will take care of everything. So yeah, they can do it. You can do it before, you can do it there. I also, Tyra, I'm very, very, like, one of my dear friends is the director of the Los Cabos Tourism Board. So allow me to email you. I'll email you all of her recommendations, for example, like Cabo Adventures, or like where to eat in Cabo. I'm going to give you the Susie list. That's what I call it. She's the director of the Los Cabos Tourism Board. She's amazing. So I go to her like,
thank you.
Yeah, no, you're like Flora Farms, like there's all different sorts of restaurants, and she's in the know. So I'm going to make sure to email that to you today. Okay, cool.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And then if we're booking tours through, with the reservation, are the tours commissionable?
I think some of them are, but I believe that's a really good question. I know with certain wholesalers, they can be. It just depends. So, or if you're going to, I think, yeah, it just depends. I'm not sure how like the tours work, but it does just depend, because sometimes if the hotel books it, sometimes I guess the hotel makes the commission. So I think if you book prior, then that would probably be commissionable. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, most wholesalers will commission if you book it with them, like a wholesaler,
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I try to think of a bunch of questions, but I honestly don't have any more questions.
Yeah, no worries. But like I said,
have any questions?
No,
I don't think so.
Well, that's good. Well, but what I can do is I can email you and send you the links. And then if anyone has questions, or when someone's celebrating an anniversary or birthday, we always do this little birthday amenity, and they send this, I don't even know what it's called. It's like a flan, like cake that's like dark chocolate wrapped around it with the person's name. Happy birthday. It was so good. They did, my daughter turned 7, and they did it for her. And my husband ate like the whole cake, and I was like, that's for her. And she's like, what about me? I'm like, oh, another one. It was really, but it's really nice. They take really good care of you, and it's like Mexican hospitality. All I can say, it's Hawaiian hospitality for me is like amazing, but they're getting very close. They really care, and they're very genuine. And to me, I've been in the hospitality industry since 1991, so I'm aging myself. So it's all about VIPing and taking care of clients, and I want to make you guys look good, so I look good, and then they're going to come back and go, oh my God, we had such a great stay. I want to go there again. Like, we want to go there every year, because it's like our happy place. And the nice part about like Cabo, it's not so far that you really do feel like you're far away, and hearing that ocean crashing. And one thing I did want to mention is, we're next door to the beautiful Las Ventanas, which is like $2,000 a night. And they do a fireworks show every night. And literally, I videoed it, and it's phenomenal. And we're right next door, and we share the sky. So it's like a free show. So
I love it.
yeah, right? I mean, it's like, it's so great. It's so amazing. And especially for the holidays, they really, they do it up for the holidays. And it's a lot of fun being away for the holidays. I mean, you know, it's fun. It's festive. It's not so far away. I mean, from the East Coast, it's what, like 4 or 5 hours from you guys? 5 hours? 3 hours, maybe?
No.
Like 5 hours?
Cabos is not. I forget how far it is, but it's not. It's not close.
No, well, it's like probably 5 hours. I was gonna say it's like probably going to Hawaii, maybe. Well, no, Hawaii's far from you guys.
Yes.
It's more like
It
9
is
hours, 8 or 9 hours. That's a far trip. But I do love the Hawaiian Islands.
We usually fly into California and then, you know, maybe over to Cabo or over to
come
Hawaii.
visit me in LA. I'll take you guys to lunch and then you can go fly. Yeah. It's only 2 hours from here. Literally, no, come here. I'll take you guys to a nice lunch, or I'll cook for you because I love to cook. And then yeah, and then you guys will 2 hours from LA. 2 hours. American.
That's it.
Yeah, American, Alaska, super like super easy. And I went through customs literally at Tom Bradley. I went through within, and definitely get that global entry, you guys, because it's like,
yeah.
Oh my God. You just like go walk right through. No line, nothing. I mean, it's great. It's really great, especially even in Cabo and the customs. It's just, it's the best $100 I ever spent.
I know. I love it. Mine's coming up for renewal next year. I will be renewing.
And you know, you can just do it online. You don't even have to go there.
Really?
Oh yeah, I did mine online like a couple months ago. I realized, oh my God, mine expired. And my husband's like, oh, you can just go online. I'm like, okay. And then literally within the next day, it was done.
What?
Yeah. But it's
even better. The process was long, right? But I'm so glad that the renewal is not that long. Okay, perfect.
Oh, it's not that bad. Yeah, yeah. And literally, like you walk into the global the entry, and it goes, "Thank you, Michelle," and you walk in, and you're done. It's like scary. It's kind of eerie because it's a computer, but yet you're free to go.
Well, listen, I can't wait to do that. I'll be doing it next year, but I don't have any more questions. Like, this was a really good webinar. I can't wait to visit the property. Maybe this, they'll be pushing it. I said I was going to stop traveling so much.
I know. Well, you can go with a girlfriend. Just go for a couple of days. But whatever is, I'm here to VIP you guys and take good care of you and make sure you guys look good, you know, for your friends and your family and people. So so what I'm going to do is I'm going to email you the Cabo information, and I'm going to email you the links for the hotel. And, you know, basically like Mi Cabo, 100, you know, just information on that. And then obviously we're leading hotels of the world. You can also book on the leading hotel site, just depending on whatever rate you get and so forth. And if you find like a rate lower and your client's like, oh, I found it lower, just email me and I'll always try and like match it and go to my revenue manager. So whatever you guys need, I'm always here for you. So just know that.
All right, perfect. Okay. Well, thank you so much for everything. And thank you so much for attending this webinar. I don't have any more questions. Agents, if you guys have any questions, now's the time to ask. But Ms. Michelle, thank you so much for your time.
You are so welcome. Happy holidays, happy everything. And I hope it was fun, because I'm fun.
It was. It really was.
All right.
Everybody's saying thank you. So thank you so much, Ms. Michelle, and I will be talking to you soon.
Okay, sounds great. Thanks, you guys. Have a great holiday. Bye.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.